Now, students, let's start our lesson. Nako, ayan. Kanina pa ako nagre-record, yun pala, hindi naman na, ano, no way. Ayan, yun na. That's 11:42 na. Sayang yung 20 minutes. Anyways, tawag dito, students, let's talk about the Earth subsystem. Bilisan na lang natin. Kasi kanina naubos yung oras natin dito sa recessive. Gawin na lang natin yung drills na to. Next time, tinayin nyo, nagpaliwanag-paliwanag pa ako tapos di naman siya nakasama. Okay. Students, let's talk about the Earth as a closed system. No? Earth as a closed system. So, Earth is considered as a closed system with respect to how matter is confined within the planet. So, pero mas magandang term is partial closed system para mas specific. Okay? Kasi we still interact outside, no? Sa space, sa saan pa ba? Sa space. Yeah, sa space. Sa space, sa sun, 'di ba? Nag-interact tayo without the sun. There's no life. Okay, and of course, so kapag mas malapit ka naman sa sun, there's no life. Pag malayo ka sa sun, there's no life. So, ang Earth is habitable area. Nasabi habitable area sa tamang distance to support the life. So, this is the Earth system. Okay? Pag totally closed na, no, that is isolated system, hindi siya na-apektuhan talaga. Okay, so any loss of matter within the system is considered negligible with respect to the mass of the Earth. Ibig sabihin, students, no, um, yung nawawalang mass, or I mean matter pala, uh, within the system, within the system is parang kokonti lang, hindi natin masyadong nararamdaman nga kasi sobrang laki ng Earth. Okay, yun lang yung gustong sabihin on this part. But we are in a partially closed system. So we have Earth system. The Earth, like other system, consists of parts that function together and keep the entire planet operating. Ibig sabihin, students, that the entire subsystem works together, okay, to keep us from or to keep or to support life, I mean. So like for example, we have different system, right? We have the integumentary system, we have the digestive system, and so on and so on. What are those systems? They work together to support our body because the failure to support or the failure to do their job, okay, like for example integumentary, kapag nawala integumentary, students, who will protect the first system that will protect you is your integumentary system from outside. Who will protect you, di ba? Kapag walang integumentary system, how your nervous system will feel that there is a change from the outside, di ba? So it's the same with the Earth system. They work together in order to support life. Now, sana ako. So we have four major systems. We have the atmosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere, and lithosphere. So sa atmosphere, student, is composed of nitrogen, oxygen, and minor amount of argon and other gases such as carbon dioxide. We have neon, helium, methane, and krypton. We have the nitrogen, student, is the most abundant as outside. No, hindi siya oxygen, hindi rin carbon dioxide, hindi porket yun yung nararamdaman natin or common sa atin, tawag dito, yun yung abundant. But it's not. It's actually the nitrogen. We have different sphere of the atmosphere po. We have the troposphere. Nandito yung mga climate, no? Nararamdaman natin yan. Kasi pag nararamdaman natin, for example, climate, nararamdaman natin siya, ibig sabihin, nasa malapit siya. Hindi siya sa stratosphere. Kasi kung nasa stratosphere yung climate, and of course, yung mga bagyo, and so on and so on, lahat mga yan, hindi natin siya mararamdaman. For example, enteng, hindi natin siya mararamdaman dahil nandito siya sa stratosphere. So, that's one of the evidence. Kapag nararamdaman mo, nandito siya sa troposphere. Next is the stratosphere. It is the house of the ozone layer. Mesosphere, ang pinakamalamig, the coldest sphere area. Anong evidence yun, students? Kapag yung isang, tawag dito, ah, tawag dito, mesosphere asteroid dumaan dito, nabuburn siya. Uh, and then the thermosphere, ito yung pinakamainit sa lahat. And the exosphere is the outside of the sphere. Binibilisan ko ng students kasi anong oras na. Ah, marinig na ako ng kapitbahay. So the Earth is protected from the ultraviolet radiation by the atmosphere, specifically students, the ozone layer. Kaya lang, di ba, no? Because of the human activities, no? Nasisira natin yung ozone layer natin. So this is a blanket, para siyang kumot of air that constitute a significant small fraction of the mass of the Earth. Ganun din, sobrang liit lang siya kung ikukumpara doon sa mass ng Earth kasi mass ng Earth sobrang laki. But it covers the outside of it, no? Para siyang blanket lang. Para siyang blanket niya. Para siyang kumot. Now, meron naman tayong tinatawag na hydrosphere. Pag sinabi natin hydrosphere, basically all the water. Okay? All the water. Next is all the water. Frozen, 'di ba? Kung yung frozen, that is the cryosphere na. Pero it's still part of the hydrosphere. Okay? Frozen lang sila. For example, glaciers. Yan. So Earth is the only planet in the solar system that contains water in all three phases. So all three phases, students, no? Sila yung nagko-contain ng water. No, ibig sabihin yung water can like undergo solid, liquid, and gas. Okay. Why do we need to conserve water? Kasi konti na lang. Students, yun lang yung point. Konti na lang. Kaya kailangan natin na tawag dito, nagko-conserve ng water. Pero natutunan natin sa water management, ano? Like 80% is already at in our home, no? 80% of water is our wastewater already. For example, meron ko 100%, yung potable dun is 20%. The rest is wastewater na siya. Ang ginagamit sa pag-toothbrush, ginagamit sa paliligo, yung malalaglag, and so on and so on. Okay, so lithosphere refers to the solid earth landforms. Pasensya na kung may umiyak na baby. Okay, pamangkin ko yun. Lithosphere refers to the solid earth landforms, rocks, soil, and minerals. So, ibig sabihin, students, it is the crust, no? Yung outside, yung soil, okay? Kung ano yung nakikita niya, is all, that is the lithosphere. Now, on geosphere naman, student, it is like the totality. Now, meron dyan yung crust, nandyan yung mantle, nandyan yung core, inner and outer. So, yun. Okay, so this is the structure. Now, pag biosphere naman, student, it includes all the life forms, even organic matter that has not yet decomposed. So the biosphere has a what we call food chain. Remember that the planet is, tawag dito, it is partially closed system. So it interacts outside. Because of that, student, it allows producers to produce, it allows the earth to produce plants. Okay, and we have the primary consumers, secondary consumers, and the tertiary consumers. And then because of the food chain, students, the passing of the energy through food, we are living. No, energy and mass is transferred from one level of the food chain to the next level. Ano naman kapag complex na? Ang tawag doon is food web na. Okay, kasi parang ano siya, sobrang dami niya na. Interconnected pa rin naman. Okay, so we have the hydrologic cycle, students. So anong pinapakita dito, students? We have the evaporation, no? Ganito lang, it's basically a law of conservation. But it happens in the water cycle, no? May evaporation ng ocean, tapos may condensation. After that, magko-condense siya as a cloud. Yan, condense na siya. Gases. Tapos, nag-store din siya ng water. No, kapag kailan siya, ano mangyayari students kapag punong-puno na, umuulan na. That is precipitation. Tapos magra-run off ulit. Okay? Tapos iikot ulit. Okay, sir, meron bang evaporation na nangyayari sa plants? Meron po. Ang tawag naman is transpiration. Okay? So, the water will flow through osmosis. Search nyo yun. What is osmosis? Search nyo yan. What is osmosis? And then, eventually, students, no, kapag sobrang init na, no, kailangan nila mag-release. Parang tao din yan na tawag dito. Uh, nag-sweat din. Nagpapawis din. Parang ganun. Okay. Tapos ta-transpire. Okay. So the other one is the carbon cycle naman, no? Carbon cycle involves all this, no? Remember, there is interaction between the different sphere. So in carbon cycle, carbon can be stored in biosphere. Saan sa biosphere? Dito, sa plants, no? Kaya kailangan natin ng maraming plants para mag-store sila ng carbon, para less yung init. Sa atmosphere naman, we have that's carbon dioxide. The other one is carbon. Okay, I'm sorry. Nalito lang. Yung carbon can be stored in biosphere within the plants. Meron din tayong atmosphere, no, that has a carbon dioxide. Pero well, my point pa rin naman, that's carbon dioxide pa rin naman, no, kung iisipin, yung sinasabi ko kanina, within the plants, kailangan kasi siya sa photosynthesis. Parang ganun din yung gusto kong sabihin. But another thing is carbon, no, nilalagay siya dun sa plant din. Okay, the other one, hydrosphere dissolve a carbon dioxide in the ocean. Kapag too much naman students, no, ano nangyayari? Nawawala na ng oxygen, nagkakaroon ng fish kill, no? Yun yung nangyayari sa hydrosphere. So, kailangan din natin ng plants doon. Para hindi magkaroon ng disaster. The other one is geosphere, sa coal and oil deposits. So let's identify the two interacting sphere in the following situation. We have for example, this one, no, the gases of the atmosphere readily exchange with those dissolved in water bodies. So ano yung dalawang system dyan na nag-interact? We have the atmosphere and the hydrosphere. Meron tayo ditong atmosphere, yun, hydrosphere, tapos water bodies. So the atmosphere, intindihin students yung situation. The atmosphere supplies oxygen and carbon dioxide that form the basis of life processes, photosynthesis, and respiration. So ano yan? Process, basis of life processes. So ano yan? Yung dalawa, atmosphere and biosphere. The other one, the gases in the atmosphere react with water to produce weak acids that aid in the breakdown of rock. May tinatawag tayong chemical weathering. Ano yan? That aid in the breakdown of rock. Ano nangyayari, students? Atmosphere tapos lithosphere naman yan. Water is necessary for the transport of nutrients and waste product in organism. So hydrosphere and biosphere because of nutrients and the water products in organism pa pala. Okay, so wala na to. Yan, yan na yan. So in this one, gagawin nyo rin to, pero unahin nyo muna yung mga dapat nyo gawin sa akin. Uh, Ayan. Okay, and this one naman, students, you have to at least review. We're going to have a short quiz regarding on this one, Earth system and solar system and their interaction, no? And that will be all. Matulog na tayo, hindi ko na talaga kaya. Inulit ko lang yung video kasi hindi pala naka-record. Minsan check din, no? Kasi nasasayang yung oras niyo.